This area is the best area, in my opinion, to live in Abuja.
Everything is perfect, everything is clean, everything is neat.
This neighborhood, located in the heart of Abuja, is the largest economic area in the city and hosts numerous commercial activities, with banks being the foremost.
This is one of the big banking area in Abuja here. There are many banks like FCMB, UBA, Sterling Bank, Union Bank, and so on and so forth. So even from Asokoro, we used to come here for the purpose of banking, because most of the banks in Abuja here are situated in this area.
After funds have been obtained from banking services, the most crucial part of life is satisfying either commercial or domestic needs. This same place has an area dedicated for that.
There's no way that you spend maybe 1 year or 2 years in Abuja without coming to Area 8 UTC, because they have a large complex where traders that they sell materials, you can get it around this bank. Then there are other major activities going on in this area. You see where we have offices for agents that they are leasing house buildings to other people. Very big complex that filled with almost 37 to 50 to 100 shops where they have different kind of equipment for printing. Maybe you want to print banner and also. So this area is a very interesting area. There's nobody coming to this area without being able to meet up their demand.
Another interesting fact is that this neighborhood connects you to anywhere you need to go within Abuja.
From here to Wuse is easy. From here to Maitama is easy. From here to Garki is easy. From here to Area 1 is easy. From here to almost all parts of Abuja is linked to this Area 8.
If you are going to places like Bega, you can take from Area 1 through the express. If you are going to places like Kubwa, you can also take through the express from Area 1. If you are going to places like Gwagwalada, you can take through the express to Airport Road and you get to Gwagwalada. I think Garki is the only place in Abuja where if you stand at a junction, you can get to anywhere you want to get to within Abuja.
Yes, this district is called Garki. It is located close to the central area of Abuja and encompasses many commercial and residential areas. Garki is categorized into two sections, popularly known as Garki 1 and Garki 2. It is further subdivided into multiple areas called Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, all the way down to Area 11. Surprisingly enough, Garki
can boast of like the central police station in Abuja, which is close to the headquarters of the police. So there's a prompt reaction to any crime in Garki as a whole. Like there's an incident that happened in Garki village of recent. Garki village is a suburb of Garki, and you could see that the police made a swift reaction into Garki village, and those who were involved were apprehended immediately. So security-wise, Garki is a good place to stay.
This is why both the rich and poor live in Garki. The rich live within Garki 2, while the poor live in a place called Garki village, which is located inside Garki 1. Overall, both the rich and poor enjoy this neighborhood.
Yes, what makes the rich enjoy Garki, the poor and Garki, is the proximity they have and access they have within each other. If you look at places like Garki, close to the ultra-modern market, that's a high-class area. Then if you look at places like Area 1, Area 2, those are low-class areas of Garki. But you still see that the distance between these two places is covered by less than 8 kilometers. So you can actually see that the rich in the highbrow area of Garki and the middle class, or let's just put it as the poor, in the low class area of Garki, the proximity is just 8 kilometers. So it takes just a short time for you to access goods and services, both in the market, both in the bank, people that sell things can really access them from this proximity I just discussed.
Among all areas in Garki, Area 8, popularly called UTC, hosts major economic activities. It is bustling with people buying and selling, various sales outlets, numerous entrepreneurs, and goods readily available to satisfy people's needs. Additionally, there's a new construction project on the way aimed at expanding this section to accommodate even more business activities. This is why
this area is the best area, in my opinion, to live in Abuja, because you could see that living is not just about living by yourself. Living is about interaction with other people. So when you live in a place you don't have interaction, I feel you're an island. But when you live in a place that there is interaction, it makes your living better. And if you look at the serenity of Garki as a whole, it's a good serene environment. You have trees, you have schools, you have banks, you have a good market where you can buy anything you really want to buy. So living in Garki is all encompassing. You can live in Garki, only in Garki, and not go to anywhere outside Garki for the next 10 years, because whatsoever you want is found in Garki.
Garki also hosts several residential buildings, such as the CBN Quarters, among others. These houses provide a comfortable place to live. But how much do they cost?
Average one in Abuja, in Garki here, started from maybe 1 million, a room self-con, maybe 1 million upward. So like 2-bedroom flats, you can get it for like 2.5 million upward. I think that would be the highest, 2.5 million, 3 million. You can get a house rentage of 800,000, 900,000 for a room. You can even get a rentage of one room like 500,000-600,000, depending on the size of the room and depending on the structure of the building.
Across all these areas, access to electricity is not a problem because
the poles are underground poles, wires. You will not really see any problem with either electrical issues in Garki as a whole.
We used to access light for almost 8 to 9 to 10 hours. So even if they take off the light, it doesn't take much longer before they restore the light back. I bought fuel of almost 30 liters since last 2 weeks. By the time I fill my generator and on it, it doesn't take much longer, at worst 1 hour, before the NEPA will restore back the light. So the electricity in this area is something that I can boast of. I spent almost 1 year in this area, and I can tell you boldly that here is far better from where I'm coming from. The electricity here is very, very stable.
if you enjoyed watching this video and want more, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification icon. This is Amadu Bello Way, which connects you to the two markets in Garki, the old markets and international markets. The old market primarily offers domestic products such as food, plastics and kitchen utensils, while the international market focuses more on fashion-related products such as clothing materials and other similar items.
When you say Garki International Market, comes to mind first is fashion design.
The market is good, it's clean, there's water. 247, there's water. 247, market is good and well organized. The service, the management here, they are trying their best, like make sure everything is well organized and clean.
Then fabrics, all sorts of fabrics, all types of fabrics, and get it there.
Most traders in these markets are fashion designers with professionalism in what they do.
My name is Mohammed Nazir. I'm a fashion designer, I'm a tailor.
I specialize in making dresses, women and men, unisex, and small children.
Other notable places in Garki include parks and gardens, schools, hotels, mosques, churches, and more. Access to all these amenities enhances the quality of life. That's why
Garki is a serene environment. If you look at the city plan, you see that Garki is encompassed with the market, hospital, schools, and Garki is like the second most populated area in Abuja, aside Wuse.
I can tell you that Garki is very, very peaceful. Garki is very, very interesting. It's very, very calm. It's very, very conducive for staying. Honestly, this place is very, very good. Garki is one of the best places in Abuja. There are other fine places too, like Maitama and like Guanipa Estate and the likes. The reason why Garki is quite different and quite unique is that everything is perfect, everything is clean, everything is neat. Our environment is very perfect. They have stable water and they have stable electricity, and it's quite secure. You can even walk at night, at midnight, without having any harm. So Garki is the best place to me in Abuja area.
apart from Garki, there are other districts in Abuja with their own uniqueness. One of these is Maitama. Others are Asokoro, Guzape, and Wuse. If you want to find out about this uniqueness, click on one of these options.